Yes, I know my mic is turned off. Hey guys. Hey everyone. Hello guys. Hello. Nice to meet you. And I know you guys are not familiar with my face, but you'll be seeing a lot of me. And Krista will be coming, so don't worry. Krista will be coming in few minutes. So how's everyone doing? I hope my my mic is clear, my voice is clear. Yes, there is no lag on my video side. Let's see. Yes, hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you are. Yes, hello. How many of you know me? How many of you have learned few things from me before? Hello. Hey, Yasir. That's great. Good to see you. Hello, good evening. Good evening, guys. It's 8 now in India, IST, and it's already time. We are live. And hey, guys, how many of you know me? Please quickly reply in the chat. I can see everyone's chat. How many of you know me? This is the first time we are interacting. No, first time. Haven't seen you before. That's great. Because I will be coming here. Yes, guys, I will introduce myself. Don't worry. All right. Yeah, I know you from old videos. Yes. If you check one of the videos before, I have created 3 days workshop or 3 days live YouTube where we have created video broadcaster. That was a very good application in computer vision. You can check that video from Krish's YouTube playlist. All right. And about myself, my name is Monal Kumar, and guys, I'm not on YouTube. Okay, my name is Monal Kumar. I am a data scientist. I have worked on various domain in past years. I've worked on healthcare. I've worked on ed tech. I have worked on industrial safety. I've worked on customer systems. I have been working on RAG, agentic AI, and as usual, Python is kind of the base of everything, right? So that's what we are going to start today. Not the Python in a traditional way, but introduction. So, guys, Krish sir will be coming in a few minutes, okay? And we'll be talking about more about today's class, okay? So, in Krish Naik Academy, I'm also one of those mentors, and I have completed computer vision batch. I've completed ultimate data science, and I do work, okay? I work in currently I'm working in computer customer systems where usually I work with rack systems, agentic AI, MCP servers, and all. All right. So yes, I know a lot of you are going to be fresher here. Fresh graduates are also going to join today's class as well as experienced people. Because yes, guys, what is the agenda of this particular session? Can someone please tell me? There is no prerequisite. This is day one. Sir, we want a complete data science course for free. Guys, if you follow Chris, sir, then the whole data science is already free. Okay. All you have to do is just do a little bit of homework and you will be able to find it. Don't worry about it. And if you're a fresh graduate, Siddharth, don't worry about it. You will get it. Okay. Sir, I'm learning deep learning, but don't want to learn maths. Is it possible? It is possible. And today's class is kind of introduction on that. Sir, can you please teach AI end-to-end on YouTube starting from Python, the industrial level, so that we can become job ready? Guys, AI is not simple, but it is not tough as well. That's why we are here for, right? So is everyone ready for today's session? Guys, what today's session is about? Can someone please tell me what today's session is about? What was the topic of today's session? Guys, I want to feel your energy. Are you energetic? Do you want to learn? You guys can introduce yourself as well, because a lot of people are doing that. All right. All right. Okay. Are we learning data analytics basics with AI? No, Python basic. Okay. So let's get started on that. Okay. And how many of you are currently learning from us? Before starting that, how many of you are learning from us? I'm not saying on YouTube, but from Krish Naik Academy. Okay. How many of you know about Krish Naik Academy? Before starting, I just wanted to check how many of our members are present in today's chat. Python basics, this is what we are going to do in the series. Okay. Yes. I'm learning Krish Naik data analytics course on Udemy. Yes. So, okay. All right. So let me introduce and let me talk about today's agenda, what we are going to do today, what is the main topic, and then once Krishna will join, we will introduce different things as well. All right, are we ready? Yes, Dhaval. Hey, Dhaval. Yes, I can see our people here as well. Everyone is our people. Yes, great. Guys, are we ready? Learning from Krish Naik Academy. That's great, guys. A lot of you are learning from Udemy, from Krish Naik Academy, and a lot of you are learning from YouTube as well. All right. Hey, guys. Hello. Okay. All right. Yes, people are ready. And guys, awesome energy. Okay. I can feel everyone's energy. Awesome. I hope my screen is visible. If not, I will do it again. Okay. Yes. I hope it is now. I want to switch into ML and data science role. Guys, yes. Don't worry. I will talk about everything. Okay. So I hope everyone is able to see my screen. Please confirm yes, no, yes, no. Others, I'm waiting for your comment. You can see some squiggly lines on the screen. Yes, great. Thanks. Thanks for confirming. All right. So, guys, we are starting a new series of Python. This is a live session in YouTube. All right. This is a new series of Python that is how to approach coding, not just Python, how to approach coding in 2026. We are already at the end of 2025. So, 2025, guys, is already over. All right. So, we are focusing on 2026. Uh, AI is learning more and more. AI is becoming more complex, and things are becoming easier for us, that is coders or future coders, right? Some of you can be future coders. Some of you are already coders. So there are a lot of things now, and if we try to approach Python or data science or the whole AI as we were approaching in 2024, 2025, then we will lag behind, right? So before even starting this whole series about learning Python in 2026, that is uh, how we should approach better. Is there a better way? Because if I talk about total number of concepts till now, if I talk about Python, okay, if I talk about AI, we have Python, that is the base of everything. Then comes machine learning. Then comes machine learning. Then we also have stats as well, statistics, right? Then we have deep learning as well. And inside deep learning, we have obviously lot of components like computer vision. Don't worry, don't get confused. These are all new words for a lot of people, but these are different domains of AI that we need to learn. Yes, algebra is also there, but in terms of what the bare minimum is required, this is what I'm doing. Okay. But now inside NLP, this is where we are currently. Okay. In NLP as well as this Gen AI that we have. Okay, they both create the generative AI part of it. And how many of you have heard this word of generative AI? Guys, we have just started. I'm just giving you introduction. How many of you have heard about generative AI? Generative AI. If not, then you need to be in 2026. All right, guys, this is probably the most heard jargon that we have been seeing. LinkedIn, YouTube, everywhere, right? Generative AI. And generative AI gives you more things like LLMs. LLMs is one of the way to generate it. Okay, there are other ways. LLMs is there. Now you are probably seeing a lot more about agentic AI, right? So if I talk about the total concepts required to even get there, everyone will get overwhelmed. It might be like 1,000 different topics we need to learn in depth to be able to get here. And that was the concept, and that was the way in 2025, in 2024. And don't get me wrong, we cannot skip the core part, but because of this LLMs, this agentic AI, Google Gemini, Chat GPT, Cloud Code, okay, there are a lot of it. Because of this availability of these advanced tools, we still need to learn 1,000 tools, but we don't need to wait for all the 1,000 topics to be completed to be able to get there. Is everyone clear what I just said? You still need to understand 1,000 topics, but you don't need those 1,000 topics to be able to reach here and build applications. Clear? Is everyone clear? And that is what this new era of coding is about. Okay, guys, I've been working with a lot of clients, and one thing that is common in all the clients, I'm talking about industry, I'm not talking about simple clients. Okay, I'm talking about what happens in industry. In industry, the focus is now shifted from coding. Guess what? Focus is shifted from coding towards, guess, I just wanted your answer. What exactly, where we have to focus now? I'm looking at chats, guy. Okay, and let me ping some of the chats, what people say. The correct one, uh prompting, vibe coding. Okay, these are two answers that I got. I want more answers, guys. Focus is shifted from coding towards Gen AI, vibe coding. Yes, this is why I wanted your answer. But great guessing, guys. At least you are getting some answers. Okay, domain knowledge. Okay, okay. See, this is what I want to teach you. Not today, but maybe in future. Uh, Guys, what exactly coding is for? Tell me. What exactly coding is for? What exactly coding is for? Coding is for, tell me, what exactly coding is for? Guys, you're doing awesome. I can see agent, no coding. There are a lot of answers which you guys put. But this is the next question. What exactly coding is for? Correct, Ashish. Ashish is correct. Ashish mentioned that coding is for, and also Mohan also mentioned to build an app. But Mohan, to build an app, we need to get to one stage before that. Okay, money. Yes, money is the end product of it. But coding is, everyone is able to see. Ashish mentioned it is to solve a problem. So now the focus is shifted from coding to understand business logic. Okay, people who understand business logic better, because of availability of agentic AI and LLMs, now coding is not the necessity, because these tools can do the coding for you. Obviously are not as great as developers do. They still, we are little far from full-fledged applications built by LLMs. But because these tools can do the coding for you, at least somewhat, it can do the coding for you. You need to understand the problem statement, the business logic of it. Is everyone clear? What exactly we are solving, why we are solving, who we are solving for, what can we do to improve something? These are the questions which are not part of a coding. Coding is a way to just implement the business logic. But if someone is not in, if someone doesn't know what exactly we are solving for, what we are solving, why we are solving, how to improve these things, then we cannot survive in 2026. Is everyone clear? So whatever we have here, all the 1,000 topics, just an example, let me just write it asterisk, because then someone will mention, sir, you have mentioned 1,000 topic, it is 1,001. All right, that is not what I'm saying. It can be more than 1,000. So all of this which we are able to see are tech stacks which we use to solve business logic or a problem statement. Is everyone clear? Is everyone clear? That is the fundamental everyone should focus on. Once I see yes, no, then I will jump to the next part. Great, great. I can see yes. All right. Okay. So let me jump to that. I've talked about what exactly we need to do in 2026, and there are a lot of topics, but what exactly we need to do? Yes. Now I will talk about those parts. Python 2026. Okay. So now we are talking about how to learn things, okay? Not necessarily business logic, but how to learn Python, and Python at the end is going to be used in AI, right? Sir, is Python good for learning DSA? The Indian savior, that part I will talk about it later in depth, okay? It is a different question. Only Python? No, guys. Python is the main tool to implement AI. So if you know Python and using AI tools, you are also using AI. Session will be held daily? No, guys, session will not be held daily. Okay, this is a new series which we are starting, but yes, let's focus on this Python 2026, then we'll talk about it. Okay, so guys, to start with Python, let's talk about tools now. Okay, because we are starting with learning, we are starting on our journey on learning Python in 2026, but to even start learning, we require few things. Okay, so tell me, what is the first thing which we require? Sachit, I will answer you. Don't worry. Okay. It is not at all hard, Sachit. Oh, you are getting overwhelmed. That's the main thing, but it will not be the case once you learn it. Don't need to learn everything. So to learn Python, the first thing we require is Python installed in our system. Python installed in our system. There are multiple ways by which you can install Python. There are multiple ways by which you can install Python. Okay, you can install Python by just using the standalone Python binary, which very few people uses. Don't worry if you're not familiar with that. That is just a simple Python where it will install just Python. Okay, but we don't really focus on that. The previous methods were using conda. How many of you heard about conda? I know if you're not familiar with Python, will not be familiar with Conda as well. Yes, uh, that is great. We need laptop first. Yes, we need laptop first. But yeah, guys, we are in 2026. Even you can code in mobile. Okay. Conda slash mini Conda. Okay. Conda slash mini Conda, or we don't say. Let me write the full name of it. Anaconda. So Anaconda and Miniconda, these are software packages. Once you install these packages, these installs Python in your system as well. Okay, these install Python in your system as well. So either you can install via this, or if you install this software, it install the Python by itself. But there is some issue, not an issue, but developer faces some issue when they install Anaconda or Miniconda, when they use Anaconda and Miniconda. I will talk about some disadvantages, then we'll talk about what is the new way now. Okay. And guys, to be frank, it's not like I don't use it. I personally use Miniconda a lot, but now I'm starting to use the next thing which I will talk about. Okay. So Anaconda and Miniconda, they do install Python in our system, but it installs a heavy version of it. I will talk about what exactly is a heavy version. When we work with Anaconda and Miniconda, it is heavy on the resource, heavy on the resource. And guys, when I talk about resource means it is heavy on the CPU, it is heavy on the RAM as well. Okay, it is heavy on the resources as well, and it is time consuming, plus it takes, or let me just write, etc., etc. It has little bit of more disadvantages. But if I talk about the new way to use Python, the better and the faster way to use Python, now we are using something called as UV. Okay. Now we are using something called as UV. All right. UV is a package manager. And if you install UV in your system, I will talk about how to install UV in today's class. But if you install UV in your system using UV, you can then install Python. Okay, UV is a package manager, but using UV also you can install Python, and UV is lightweight. Okay, UV is lightweight, light on resources, light on resources used in fast API. That's great. Light on resources and very, very, very fast. I forgot to write very, very. Let me write two times. Very, very fast. There are some jargons that we use. It uses multi-threading, but we don't need to worry about all of this because there are a lot of beginners here. Those parts we will learn later. Okay, it is very, very, very fast, and it is simple to use. UV also, it is very, very, very simple. So in today's class, instead of using that big of a software, we'll be using a lightweight manager, lightweight package manager to install Python and do all of our things. Is everyone clear? Is everyone clear? Faz, it is more about different tools and all what things are, not just introduction. You will see. Okay. Is everyone clear? The first requirement was Python, and we are using, there are three different ways you can install Python, and we will be using UV. And everyone knows the advantages of UV. Yes, we know the advantages of UV on a very, very high level overview. Okay, on a very, very high level overview. And now, before the installation part, I wanted to clarify a few concepts about working with Python projects. Okay, working with Python projects. Okay. So just give you an example. Let's suppose you have lot of photos. You have lot of photos, and you are clicking photos. You are storing photos. You are storing photos from past 10 years, and you have collected around. Okay, you have collected around 100,000 images. Okay, you have collected around 100,000 images in a single folder. In a single folder. Now, if I ask you, give me all the photos, okay, bring me, this is the problem statement, bring me all the photos from Jan 2025. Is it a hard task or is it a simple task? All the 100,000 images that we have is present in a single folder. If I ask you to bring all the photos from January 2025, is it a uh, is it a hard problem or it will take some time? Is it easy? Is it hard? Tell me. Tell me. We'll talk about it. Okay, guys. Yes, it is a tedious job. You need to search the information of all the images, which one of them are from January 2025, and then keep it. Guys, the job itself is easy, but it is a very tedious job. Okay, it will take a lot of time to figure out which images is from January 2025. So what you will use, instead of storing into a single folder, instead of storing into a single folder, you will create 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. Okay, and inside that you will arrange things like Jan, Feb, all the way till December. Is this a better option? Is this a better option, or this one is a better option? Tell me. Tell me which one is better. Which one is better? Let me write because there is no names to the option. So this is option number 1. This is option number 2. Second one, correct. So what we are doing, we are reducing our dependency, we are reducing the complexity, we are making things simpler for us for other problem statement as well. Yes. So similarly, the similar kind of a concept we have in Python. All right. Similar kind of a concept we have in Python. In Python, you might be working in project one. You might be working in a different project. You might be working in different projects. Okay. There are 3 projects here. Suppose project one is about you want to create Facebook. Just an example. In project 2, you are creating Chat GPT. In project 3, you are creating, let's suppose, face recognition application. Face recognition application. Yes, yes, developers assemble. Face recognition as application. Now, if I talk about Facebook, Facebook will use different files. Yes or no? Even if you don't know coding, Facebook will use different code. ChatGPT will use different code, and facial recognition application will also use different code. Yes. And just like your Android system, just like your iOS, Python also comes in different versions. Let's suppose currently you're using Android 15. In the previous year, you might be using Android 13, 14. Same goes for iOS. You might be using 11, 12, 13. These are different versions of your operating system. What might be working, guys, how many of you have seen that when you open an application and the application is not updated, that application says you to update it? How many of you have seen that? That application gives you a notification to update that application so that it can work better or for the full functionality. How many of you have seen that? Guys? Yes, great. Because this application, let's suppose, is meant for, just giving an example, this particular application is meant for Android 15, but the app you installed from the previous version that might be compatible with Android 14. So what you need to do, once you update the application to the latest version, whatever the requirement is, that app will now works better. Same goes in Python. Just like your Android, just like your iOS, Python comes in different versions. Okay. So let's suppose this particular project I have created. Okay. This particular project I have created using Python 3.11. This particular project I have created using Python 3.10. And this particular project I have created using Python 3.8. So you can see our code is different and also our Python version is different. So now what we need is, just like previously, we have separated the folders and everything. We were the one maintaining it. Yes, we were the one maintaining all different folders. Now here, to maintain different Python version, everyone, to maintain different Python version, we need something called as environment manager. What do we need? We need something called as environment manager. Environment manager. Okay, because this is a different environment, because this whole thing is a different environment, this whole thing is a different environment, and this whole thing is a different environment. So we have three different environments and we require some kind of a software which will maintain this environments, which will bring this environments whenever we want. Is everyone clear? Is everyone clear? Okay. Yes, correct. Indian saver. You're correct. Okay. And to use this and this environment manager, when we use UV package, it uses something called as VENV. This is the environment manager which we are using. This is the name of the environment manager. Are we clear? Are we clear, everyone? Hello, guys. Hello. This is the name of the environment manager which we will be using. Okay. So how many components we have seen? First of all, we will be using UV, which is a software which will help us install Python in our system. Once we have Python, UV itself will help you use VENV. Using VENV and Python, we will create different environments. See everyone, I'm repeating the flow again. Using UV, we will install the Python. Okay. Using UV, we can create virtual environment. This is virtual. VENV full form is virtual environment. Okay, it is virtual. And then using VENV, what we will do, guys, this is the question for you. Guys, what is VENV? VNV is something that will manage different environments. Mayuri, are you clear? VNV is a software or environment manager that will manage different environments. Okay, UV is independent of Python, guys. Using UV, we install Python. So UV is not equal to Python. UV is a software which comes with different functionalities. One of them is install Python using UV. Then using UV, we create VENV. UV has VENV. And using VENV, what we do, guys? Using VENV, what we will do? Using VENV, what we will do? Tell me. Tell me fast. Using VENV, what we will do? Waiting for your answers, guys. Okay. You can do Hema, but it will not use UV. It will not be fast. So great Mohan. Great Moha. Okay. Yes, using VNV, we will create different environment. Environment 1, environment 2, environment 3. And why we create different environment? For different projects. Why do we need different projects? So all the dependencies and the complexity are reduced, just like the photos problem statement. Okay. Are we clear? Is everyone clear till now? Guys, this is pretty straightforward and a very easy introduction. Are you guys enjoying this session? Guys, are you enjoying this session? Yes, Kirti, you can do that. Yes, great. Great, guys. Okay. Yes, correct. Voodoo. All right. So now what I will be showing you, I will be showing you the screen. I hope everyone is able to see this. Guys, is everyone able to see this? All right. So this is the link which I will be sharing to everyone in the chat. Okay. Guys, we'll talk about it. Okay. This is the link which I will be sharing, and we'll be using this to install Python first. Then I will talk about some more tools. Okay, don't worry, we will not be starting Python coding today. This is not about Python coding. This is more about at least having something in our system. Okay, don't Shan, it's totally fine, but UV is not IDE. Okay, it is a package manager. So guys, I have shared that link in the chat. All right. All right. So see this. Uh, this is for Mac OS and Linux. Let me zoom in, everyone. See this. We are installing UV. If you just want to search, just search UV installation in Google and you will see the installation page. Okay. This is about UV. You will be able to see installing UV, first steps after installation, and overview of UV features, how to get help. There are a lot of things. Click on the installation UV. You guys can see this a live video again, so we will not waste time and waiting for everyone to complete it. Okay, you guys can check this video again. So based on your operating system, everyone, based on your operating system, you will use accordingly. Currently I have Windows, so I will click on Windows. If you have Mac OS or Linux, go to this particular thing. Okay, guys, Rohit, as I mentioned, Anaconda is very heavy. Okay, Anaconda is very heavy. UV is very fast. It will use pip. Okay, UV uses pip internally, Anthony. Okay, so guys, this is Windows. Okay, I have Windows. So what I will do currently, you are able to see PowerShell. It requires you to open PowerShell. So everyone who has Windows has PowerShell, and in terms of Mac, there are multiple commands you are able to see. Either install it, copy and paste this whole command in your terminal. If your terminal does not have this curl, then use this command, and both of any of those will work in your system. All right, you just need to do this. I cannot show you because I don't have Mac, but all you need to do is this. But for Windows I will show you. Okay, so what I will do, I will copy this whole thing. Okay, I will copy this whole thing and then open PowerShell. Write PowerShell in your terminal and you will see PowerShell. Okay, you will see PowerShell. Yes, you can use both, and paste this command here. Okay, this is the same exact command. I hope everyone is able to see. This is the same exact command that is present here. So where is my terminal? This is my terminal. Guys, how can I start Python before installing Python? Okay. So once you enter it, once you press enter, it will start installing UV. My system already has UV, so I'm not going to do that. Okay. So if you already have, guys, please install UV because it is faster. You will see how fast it is. Okay, you will see how fast it is. Then you will press enter and it will start the installation. Once the installation is done, okay, you will just write UV and you will see something like this. If not, then close this whole terminal. After installing, close this whole terminal and then again write PowerShell, and then it will work perfectly. Okay. Yes. And then it will work perfectly. It means UV is installed in your system. Okay. That is the first thing. We don't require anything else for now. UV is installed in our system. Is everyone done? Guys, is everyone able to understand the steps? Is everyone able to understand the steps? Okay. Very simple. Guys, it is very simple. Just one line. And people who know Anaconda, they know that it is, guys, I've shared this link. I will share it again. Okay. I will share it again. So very, very simple. You guys can follow this particular thing and UV will be installed in your system. All right. And the final thing which I will be telling in this class about the installation, guys, for Mac, click on Mac OS and Linux and you will see curl this command, copy and paste in your terminal. If this doesn't work, copy and paste this next line of code. All right. Very simple. Very, very, very simple. Okay, I do have a lot more things to talk about, guys. It is Python 2026. It is not about UV. Today's class is not about UV. All right. So both, any of this command should work, or anyone should work. Okay. So you guys can try that. And yes, I tried both. Akash will see that. Okay, it's failing on Mac. You need to check some other method. Maybe we'll check your things later. Okay, or paste your error in the code. Other people will help you. All right. So guys, let's focus. You can see you can also install UV with pip. If your system is not working, if you have pip, you will work. But don't worry about UV. Okay, don't worry about UV. If you are able to install UV, guys, if you are able to install UV, see how easy it is to install Python. Everyone, once you have UV in your system, all you need to do is write UV. First command, write Python, and then write the Python version you want to download and install in your system. I want to install Python 3.11. Press enter. That's all I have to do. It is 24 MB. It will download the Python. We don't have to do a lot of things. It is very fast, very easy. Python is installed in my system. All right. Python is installed in my system. Are we clear? Is everyone clear? Guys, very simple, very easy to use Python. You can use multiple versions of Python. Suppose I want to install Python 3.10 also. I have installed Python 3.11. Now I want to install Python 3.10. Guys, it will work everywhere. It will work everywhere. Now I want to install Python 3.10, different version. Press enter. It will install Python 3.10 as well. Okay, it will install Python 3.10 as well. But now you will see, now we have two versions of Python. Now we have two versions of Python, and I only want to use one. I only want to use one. Okay, I only want to use one currently. So what I will do, I will pin, just like I pin messages in WhatsApp. Yes, I pin, guys. What happened when once we pin any message in WhatsApp? What happened once we pin any messages in WhatsApp? Tell me. Out of 100 messages, if we have multiple messages, what will happen if we pin one of those messages? It will highlight on the top and it will stay like that. Yes. Yes. Just like that, you have multiple Python here and you want to use one for now. So what you will do, you will write UV Python pin what version of Python you want to use now. UV Python pin 3.10 I want to use. I will press enter. You can see it is pinned. So now here in the code, if I write UV Python, okay, here if I write UV Python, let me just give me a second. Okay, let me write all the code also here. What are the code which we have used? Say this. What are the code we have used? We have used UV Python install 3.11. We have also used UV Python install 3.10. Okay, and to set any of the Python, any of the used Python installed Python that we have used a command called as UV Python pin 3.10. So this one will be active. Okay, this one will be active. All right, but you will not be able to see it. This one will be active. Are we clear? Are we clear, guys? All right. Done. So this is how you install Python, how to use it, how to use the UV, and how to write the code, and how to use this particular version of Python in the project. We will talk about it later. But we have understood what is UV and how to create different environment. But you will get more clarity once, as you just showed different Python versions for Facebook and ChatGPT. Why did they use a different Python? Virya will talk about that later. All right. So guys, very first step, we are going to make this class a little slow. We don't want to rush over things and understand, but before that, we want to give more clarity, okay, on different tools. So guys, what we have done till now, we have understood what UV is. Okay, UV is a way where we can install Python. Okay, UV is a way. Okay, UV is a way where we can install different dependencies as well, dependencies of Python. So UV is what? UV is nothing but our package manager. How to use this package manager, what is code and other things, we will get clarity later. One more thing what we need to use is, now that we have Python in our system, what is the next thing which we need? Guys, what is the next thing which we need? Tell me, guess. This is the introduction class. We are not going to go in depth. We are focusing on the whole environment of this whole Python and AI. Once I have Python in my system, what are the things which we need? Guys, V and other things are different. Let's forget about Python. Once we have Python, we need a way to write code. We need a software where we can write code. All right. So if I talk about, this is the step one. Okay. This is step one. Have Python in your system. Now let's forget about Python, because this is the first dependency that having a Python in our system is done. Now step two. Okay. This P is little messed up, and okay. Step two is software to write code. Okay, we need a software to write code, and there are a lot of tools now, and this is where we will spend a little bit of time, because now we have lot of amazing software here. And if I talk about iOS, we have something called as text editor. In text editor we can also write code. Okay, in text editor we can write code. In Windows, we have something called as Notepad. A Notepad is something where we can write code, write and update code as well. Here we can write and update the code as well. Okay. Write, update, save, write, update, save. If I show you Notepad, let me show you Notepad, how Notepad looks like. Okay. In Windows. Okay. I hope everyone is able to see this Notepad. Everyone, are you able to see Notepad? Here I can write some text. I can also write code as well. This is a very simple code in Python that will just show you hello world. Okay, we'll talk about later how it looks like. But this is where we can write code. You can see we can save some file as well. We can save it, and we can save to any extension that we want. Save as. If I click on save as, and then we'll click on let's say documents. Okay, I want to save this as program.py. If I save it as .py, then it will become Python file. Extensions and other, don't worry about it. This becomes my coding file. I can edit it. I can write more code. I can write more code and save it again. This is, I have saved it. If I close it, open this file again, I will see the same code again. Okay, guys, don't worry about UV. I will see the same file again. Okay, so this kind of software which will help us write, update and save files, write, update and save files, are called as editors. Okay, these kind of softwares like text editor and Notepad will not help you run the code. but will help you write, update, save the code. Are we clear? Are we clear? Guys, are we clear? Guys, advanced Python, we have not started on Python. Advanced Python, we will also learn. Is everyone clear on the softwares like text editor and notepad? What are the categories of those? Guys, ping fast. We are almost. Yes, great. Now there are different kind of software that is called as VS Code. Okay, VS Code and PyCharm. Okay, these help us write, update, save, as well as run, as well as debug. Right now we are not familiar with debug. Debug means correcting the code, understanding the code, fixing the code. Run the code. So VS Code and PyCharm are IDEs. These are categories of software that are called as IDE. IDE. Are we clear? The full form of IDE is Integrated Development Environment. Okay, these are IDEs which can help you write code. And if you check here, I will show you. Okay, are you able to see VS Code? Yes, we are able to see VS Code. Get familiarity with VS Code. Okay, there are a lot of things here. Okay, it helps to code faster with AI. Now we'll talk about more what exactly it helps us. So VS Code and other things you are able to see here, it helps us write code. All right, you can edit the code, you can check VS Code tutorial and a lot of things. Okay, so VS Code, PyCharms, these guys, we will not be coding. We are understanding the whole ecosystem first, because before understanding the ecosystem, we cannot move forward. And I want to showcase more than IDE. So IDE is nothing but editors which helps us write code and debug code as well. Okay, just the advanced versions of editor. Now we have something more advanced. Can anyone guess what are the new things which we have? Guys, what are new things that we have? Anyone? What are new things that we have? Tools. These are different tools I'm talking about. Okay, different tools I'm talking about. So now comes our integrated tools that are present, okay, which helps us. These are the tools which will help us write and update code. Now comes tools called LLMs. Okay, now comes the tools called LLMs. Okay, LLMs like Chat GPT, LLMs like Gemini. These are tools which will help us write the code. Okay, these are the tools which will help us write the code. Okay, they are not the place where we will do the coding, but they will provide us the code itself. Are we clear? They will provide us the code itself, help us write better code, or help us write what should I say? Just give me a second. Yeah. Auto completion. Okay, so now that we know the place, just where exactly is my screen? I have a lot of screens, guys. Okay, see, the problem statement first was we need a place where we can write something. That was editor, but we cannot run the code. So what we did, We made that editor into a better software where we can write the code as well as run the code. Now we need better solutions as well. What we need is, we need a place where we can do our development much faster. And what are those places? There are LLMs like ChatGPT and others, where you will provide things like, write a code for problem X, and LLM will provide you the code. Now what you will use, you will use those code into your IDE and then run it. So LLMs are kind of the companions which is helping us write code faster and better code as well. Not always better, but faster codes. And this is one of those tools which we will use in 2026. That is, we don't want to invest a lot of time just looking at different documentation and code. Documentation is a good way, but to learn things faster and implement things faster, we need to use tools which will help us write code faster. All right. Now next is different kind of a tools. Now it is very, very famous in 2026. You will use them a lot. These are called as agentic IDE. Now, what it does, agentic IDE is nothing but IDE plus LLM combined together. Just like IDE was nothing but your editor plus coding. Similarly, agentic IDE is nothing but IDE plus LLM in a single place. Is everyone able to understand the new tool of 2025-2026, agentic IDE? Is everyone clear? Guys, this session will be over. Okay. Agentic IDE. These kind of software will help you inside. See, this is how IDE looks like. This is what my IDE is. We'll talk about those later. This will help us write code. Okay. You all can see there are a lot of code here. Okay. There are a lot of codes here. So agentic IDs are where, yes, GitHub Copilot is a code completion, not an agentic ID, but yes, agentic ID are softwares which will help you write code, run code, but also integrates your ChatGPT Gemini inside it. It means if you have 10, if you have lot of files, these new kinds of IDE can read your files and can update your files by its own. They don't require human intervention. All you need to tell them is what was your problem. They will read the code, and if code is not there, they will create the files by its own. They will create the code by its own, and then the final product will be present in your system. These are kind of the new tools which we will also be seeing in this particular series. And one of those are called as Google Anti-Gravity. This is the newest in the market. Okay, this is the newest in the market. If you see, I have Google Anti-Gravity here. We'll talk about installation using later, but we need to understand, because without using tools like this, guys, trust me, I do work in a lot of production environments. And what was possible, okay, previously developers were taking 3-4 months to create or to complete a project. Now because of all of this advancement, LLMs, IDEs, now everything is being completed in 2-3 weeks. So if you still want to learn with the old usual way, then you will be lagging behind. How to think in terms of business problem statement, how to use tools effectively. This is what we are going to do in this whole series. Is everyone clear on the introduction of this series, guys? Introduction of this whole series. And did you get understanding of different tools? Did you get understanding of different tools, what we use, where we use, what are the new tools in the market, what we will be using? All right, guys. Yes, great. Okay, so these are the things that I have covered in today's class. But there is one important factor. Lot of the freshers, intermediate, and even seniors who even don't know what the topic but want to implement the project, they usually don't focus on this important factor. I have talked about this particular factor only about 2 3 minutes, but without understanding all of this, you will not be able to tell AI what to do. And if you don't know these concepts, doing the vibe coding, guys, when we code with LLMs and solve LLMs, and we think LLM as a companion, we are doing vibe coding. If we don't know about this, if we don't know about the main concepts, we will not be able to become a AI developer in 2026, AI developer in 2025. We still have 1 month, and in future also. So these are the necessary tools. This will help us do things better, but these are the main factors where you actually need the main focus as well. Are we clear? And I'm not sure how many of you know, how many of you are connected with Krish's LinkedIn as well as YouTube. We are coming with one of the latest batch of ultimate data science. All right, ultimate data science. And guys, this is one of the course where I have already taught. This course is already running, and this batch 2.0 I'm also teaching. All right, and in this batch 2.0 we have all of these tools. This particular batch is ready, and you can see all of this batch, and I will share you this link on ultimate data science. All right, you guys, if you guys want, you guys can check it here. I have mentioned the URL in the chat. But let me tell you more about this particular course. You can see this particular course consists of Python, stats, machine learning, deep learning, Gen AI, RAG, agentic AI. And guys, trust me, people with even 20 years of experience joined version 1 of this particular batch because they want to clear the fundamentals. And in this particular batch, in we are not just teaching the fundamentals of Python stats. You also have agentic AI, Gen AI, as well as RAG. All right, so you are able to see all these learning objectives. And prerequisite is no prior experience is required for this particular course, guys. This is a live course. It happens every weekend. And also, you can see 10 to 12 months it will take. This is a very large course, but within 6 months you will be able to grasp what exactly is data science. That is very, very, very important. All right, guys, you can become any developer, game developer, until unless you don't have the core understanding of anything. You can see the syllabus is very huge. This is Krish Naik Academy team. We have a lot of mentors, right? You probably know Sunny, Savita, Mayank, and Krishna. Everyone knows Krishna, right? And this is our team, Krish Naik Academy team. And you're able to see we are teaching everything in depth. This is Python, advanced Python programming, NumPy, uh, pandas, data visualization, database also we are covering. We are also covering statistics, everything from the very basics we are covering. You're able to see machine learning is there, and deep learning foundation is there. But a lot of you might, because the focus in 2026 should not always be Gen AI, but also towards vector databases, RAG. RAG, without RAG vector databases, it is very, very, very hard to get a job in the market. And all of this we will be doing with Python 2026, right? That is a new way to learn it, and we will introduce those concepts as well. But don't worry, we will not forget our concepts, because without knowing the concepts we will not be able to work with AI. Okay, you can see agentic AI is also a part of this particular long syllabus. All right, we have lot of projects as well, and this is a huge course, but it completes all the things end to end. This is the ultimate data science Gen AI bootcamp v2. Is everyone able to see this, guys? So if you guys want to enroll in this particular course, you can check the URL which I mentioned, or if you just want, if you can just search krishnaik.in, guys, you can check the fees, and you can also connect with the sales team. This is a huge course, guys. This consists of, because if I talk about a single course sometimes take 3 to 4 months. This is a full course. It means it covers all the things. Otherwise, you have to go for 3 4 more courses to be able to understand the whole Gen AI. Class timings, guys. Class timings, you are able to see it is 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. on 9 to 1 on Sunday. Okay, morning 9 IST to 1 p.m. IST on Saturday and Sunday. And sometimes we are going to have some extra sessions, that is Wednesday 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. And that is on Wednesday at evening. All right, not always, but whenever we want to cover something more. Okay, so Saturday and Sunday is going to be usual, and Wednesday is something that we will cover as well. So guys, trust me, and we already have community, people are talking about it, and let me showcase that community as well. Okay, just give me a second, we'll show you things. And guys, with this particular batch, let me log in and you guys will be able to see what are the things we are already providing. And people who want to fast track and don't want to go with the live courses, all the batch 1 recordings will also be provided for people who are enrolling in version 2 of Ultimate Data Science. All right, say this is the whole courses. This is the course of Ultimate Data Science Gen AI Bootcamp. All right, and you are able to see that if you go to course and see, okay, this is induction sessions and others. Once this course is launched, you guys will be able to see the full curriculum as well. Okay, and if you see, the community people have already joined this course. You guys will be able to see this course is already started, not started, the classes is not started, but there are a lot of people who have already joined this course. All right, and we do have you can communicate with your peers, you can connect with your peers. This particular batch becomes very big, so there are more chances of you connecting to other people. And yes, okay, we do have a lot of other courses as well, but this particular batch is something that is meant for beginner, intermediate, as well as advanced. And people who are experienced also will be able to get into data science once you understand the full thing. Okay, once you understand the full thing about it. So guys, this particular live session that we are having, the series of Python, we will probably keep it in the next week. This is not everyday one. This is a series where this the first thing was understanding the whole ecosystem of AI. What are the things that we have? What are the tools which we will be hearing? And from the next class, we will probably start with installation and doing the coding as well using this latest Python 2 to 2026. All right. So guys, I hope everyone has enjoyed today's class. Everyone, is everyone able to enjoy? Guys, are you enjoying today's class? Yes. Let me stop and go to this page. All right. Yes, people are enjoying today's class. Yes, you should. And guys, trust me, don't you cannot skip the fundamentals. You cannot go into AI without skipping the fundamentals. You cannot become a better engineer. Loved it. I gained some knowledge. Thank you. That's great, guys. Yes. Okay. So whoever wants to enroll in, guys, please connect with our sales team. I've already pinged. You guys can check. I've also shared that link. Okay. How about US timings, guys? US timings, I think it will be evening in US, the time. Okay. I subscribe to your channel. That's great, guys. Guys, I do have YouTube, but I don't have any single video in my YouTube channel. All right. So, do you guys want to see more? Do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to learn more from me? Dhaval, the details of it will be able to sales team will help you on that. Okay, the course section and others. And guys, all the things are present in www.krishnaik krishnaik.in. All right. And if you guys want to see more of me, want to learn more from me, ping in the comment section as well. All right, if you like today's class. And don't worry, this is the first class, the fundamentals, understanding things. This is where we will start from the very scratch. All right. All right, guys, thank you very much for joining. And this we have already covered 1 hour and 10 minutes, and I think for the first session, this is more than enough. All right, and do keep posted on Krish's LinkedIn channel. All right, because sometimes you will be able to find coupons also. These courses go with coupons as well sometimes. So before even checking on the live website, check Krish's LinkedIn channel, and there you will find coupons as well if coupon exists. Okay, so everyone, please do check out before proceeding any step. Okay, all right. Yes, thank you very much, and I will see you next time. See you guys. Bye bye. Bye guys. Bye bye. Have a great weekend.